Hello, welcome to
Howdy.
An experimental segment of DeskPop called tentatively DeskPop Late to the Party, where we're going to talk about things that are a little dated, but we just got into. So today we're going to be talking about Toy Story 3, in which Bryan just recently watched it for the first time.
I did,
so,
yes.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about your journey through Toy Story 3?
So I was over with my mom last night, and on TV, Toy Story 3 popped up, and it was in the middle of the movie, and I thought it was closer to the beginning, so I thought I had seen most of the movie. I watched the beginning today, and it turns out I had only seen the last half. So I watched it backwards. I watched the last half, and then I watched the first half, and so it was interesting. Like Star Wars.
There you go. You should watch all things like that.
Yeah, you should watch the ending first to know if you should be invested in something. Know how it ends, and then you can watch the beginning.
Like when you get a new book and you flip straight to the last pages.
I cannot do that, because have you ever done that? Like, do you?
I
that?
used to do that every time I start a new book. I have to read the last page.
Psychopath, because that is like I have to have the surprise. I have to know. I have to not know to be invested, because if I know at the end, then
sure. I mean, well, it's cool because with books and stuff, I could read that last page and it means nothing to me because I'm not invested in the story yet. Whereas, I'm in the middle of, if I'm in the middle of a series or a movie franchise or whatever that I'm super into, then I can't obviously skip to the end because I'm invested, But before I make the commitment, I'd like to just see that last page.
Gotcha. So the first thing I want to talk about, as I opened up the movie on Disney Plus today, it was described in this order: drama, thriller, family, comedy, and then animation. Animation was the least descriptive term, I guess, for this movie.
We call it the old DTFCA.
Yep. Are you DTF? Because I am. Drama family.
Are you drama thriller family?
drama thriller family. So it was interesting. I mean, I think it definitely lived up to the drama and the thrill. I started basically the movie as they go to the incinerator. So that was a journey.
That was the opening scene, that was the first scene you watched?
I saw a little bit before that, and then I saw them go to the incinerator. But that was like kind of the biggest thing I saw when I first started watching, and I was like, oh my god.
That's how to make a first impression.
Yeah, I mean, I saw them like get in the dumpster and like go the whole journey there. So I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. And then they like all hold each other's hands and they're like accepting their own death. I was like, oh my god, like what the fuck? So Jesus Christ, I wrote down, I have never been more in touch with my own fragile mortality than when watching this movie. I don't know. I watched the first half today, and so I've seen the full movie now. Man, do I hate kids. Man. The screaming kids running around the daycare. Ugh, I hate children. But yeah, I don't know. Toy Story is like not something I feel like. I think I put off watching it this much because I know that they're kind of emotional movies. I liked the first and second one, when I was younger, but knowing that they're always emotional is like, I think that's kind of what kept me from watching these last two.
You just really didn't want to cry.
Yeah, I don't like to watch things that make me sad. Like, I don't like to listen to music that makes me sad either. I do enough of that on my own.
Well, I feel like it's always a happy sad. It's not like it's sad because something bad happens. It's sad because it's like this satisfying dose of nostalgia and this wholesomeness that like.
I don't think nostalgia hits me the same way it hits you. I am like.
It's definitely the sadness in a Toy Story movie is definitely different than like the sadness that you get in a funeral scene or
I don't know,
that's
man.
like,
Toy Story is really fucking bleak sometimes. Like in the middle of the movies when like everything has gone to shit and like, God, they are fucking sad. Anyway, I think what?
Or well, it's like at the end, like they get with that new kid.
Yeah, but you have to go through the whole journey to get to that point. I'm feeling sad the entire like 45 minutes after the opening, like.
Yeah, but it's like a happy.
You get that in the last like I don't know couple minutes. You get that resolution, but I don't know. It is a successful, I think, like kids movie that's made with adult audiences in mind. So that's a plus.
That's been a very common theme in the last several conversations I've had when critiquing things is things that are more approachable.
I just feel like why not do that? You know what I mean? I get why.
You have everything to gain and nothing to lose by
it's harder because you're not just shitting something out for kids who, you know, but I don't know. It was good. I did enjoy it. Jesus, I wrote down Jesus. That baby doll has superhuman strength. Opening doors, closing dumpster lids. I was like, this baby doll just like throws this dumpster lid. I think it shuts it, and I was like, those are fucking heavy. Like, have you ever like tried to open or shut a dumpster lid? It's like awkward and heavy and like. This, I know I'm supposed to suspend my disbelief, but like that baby doll could probably just like throw me fucking around, like scary. And
the baby and the monkey were terrifying.
The monkey, I
saw
the
part where the monkey turns around, like when they're sneaking into the security room. That's the stuff of nightmares.
I saw that today. I saw that part today, and that was like Jesus. But I had already seen the superhuman baby in the incinerator, and I was like, okay.
No, this is nothing.
And then honestly, kind of like my final thoughts, like, yeah, I'm happy with the resolution that they all got, but man, I wanted the bad guy, the fucking teddy bear, to get a fucking like, I wanted him to get incinerated. I wanted something awful to happen to him.
Yeah.
He betrays them, and then it's just like, his ending is just, yeah, it's shitty. He's stuck to the front of a garbage truck as a decoration, but
yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, I wonder.
That felt unresolved to me.
How brutal could a Disney Pixar movie get without them going too far?
I mean, I kind of pictured
gotten incinerated.
I kind of pictured like he helps them out. Or like he betrays them and then gets back to the daycare. This is like what I thought would maybe happen today. Well, I guess I didn't think it would happen. This is what I imagine a better ending could be today after watching the first half. I feel like he could make it back to the daycare and then get put in the toddler room and then get like his ear torn off or something. Like just like the door shuts and like
different. He gets torn apart. Limb
well, that's what they do. That's what they have done. I mean,
yeah.
So I mean, I feel like that was scarier than just being zip tied to the front of a dumpster, a dump truck. I'm like, okay, whatever. I want death. I want death for that bear.
Death penalty. Put him down.
I only believe in the death penalty for teddy bears.
Okay, we'll have to keep that in mind.
Shitty teddy bears.
You'll have to keep us updated on your Toy Story endeavors in the future. Hopefully you'll watch the fourth one, and we'll get to have a conversation about that.
Sounds good. I am very excited for the fourth one because of Tony Hale. I like him a lot. So,
I guess before we wrap things up, what would be the final order you'd put the first three movies in?
That's really hard because I haven't seen the first two in a really long time.
Okay.
I think one is always going to be number one for me. I think
it's the one that started it all.
Yeah, I think there's something to that. Not necessarily nostalgia, but just like it's a clean story. All the other ones, they're introducing new layers on top of everything, if that makes sense. Yeah. So I think one is the like easiest to like just baseline. Yeah, like that's like open and shut story kind of. I didn't really love 2. I think I like 3 more than 2. I do like Jesse a lot, and I like Bullseye a lot, but the feeling I get when I'm thinking back on Toy Story 2 right now is just so fucking sad. Like, again, it's just...
There is that weird musical number where Jesse's talking about being abandoned. It's weird, yeah.
It's just all, like, so fucking sad. I'm like, I know that the fourth one's gonna be fucking sad too, but... Jeez,
Yeah. Can't say anything about that without spoiling anything, but... Again, looking forward to talking about that. Thanks for watching. Please consider liking and subscribing if you enjoy this content. And if you're interested in recommending things for us to talk about or giving us your thoughts, look us up at deskpopcast@gmail.com or on social media at deskpopcast. So
yeah, and
thanks
fucking
again.
death to teddy bears.
Death to teddy bears.